What's going on YouTube? Preach Lift Eat here, and I'm going to give you a secret recipe for a protein shake. Check it out. So first things first, I'm going to grab my ice right over here. I kind of like mine like a slushy almost, but not too much. So I just fill it just a little bit. I do half water, half milk. So pour in my milk. Got my milk, just about that much. I'm pouring some water. Okay. This is my favorite. This is my favorite protein. I get it at Walmart. It's super cheap. It's like 15 bucks, and it comes almost a little more than 30 servings. But each scoop is 60 grams of protein. That's pretty awesome. It also has BCAAs in there. Has pretty much everything you need. I like it because it's cheap and it gets the job done and it tastes good. I always go for chocolate. Chocolate is dope. Okay. Then I do about 3 scoops each time. So 3 scoops. Get that off there. Get that off there. Alright, throw 1 scoop in. 2 scoops. Fill with a little bit of water. So I know what you're thinking, Adrian, why do you use protein powders? I use protein powders because it's an easy way to get as much protein throughout the day. Sometimes we don't get enough protein when we're eating just our regular day foods. So it's a nice way to get the protein in there for our daily intake of protein. For my goals, it's a little different because I'm always trying to put on weight. One thing that I love doing is almond butter. I get naturally creamy almond butter. I like it. It tastes a little better in my shake than peanut butter, I think. So whenever I make a shake, I use almond butter, and it tastes good. It tastes awesome. That's just for me. That's what I like to do. So I usually put about 2, maybe 3 scoops in there. Perfect. 1 more big one. Then 1 more. Throw it in there. Get it nice and creamy like. Boom. Boom. It tastes delicious, man. Just like the almond butter, it gives it that almondy taste. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but man, it tastes good. I didn't put enough ice in there. I like mine to be a little more slushy, so I'm gonna throw some more ice cubes in there. Nice and almond-like, nice and icy. It tastes like a fudge slushy. It may not sound good, but it tastes really good. Boom. Now it's just right. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. So say you don't have the biggest budget to spend on supplements or even food. Times get tough. I get that, so we got to figure out ways to still get the right amount of proteins, the right amount of calories for our day. So I basically became an expert on it. This stuff right here, it's really awesome. It's really cheap, and the main thing about diet and nutrition and trying to get the best shape that we can for our bodies is it's gonna come down to food. Supplements, they help. That's all they do. They're a supplement to what you're trying to do, to what you're trying to achieve. But real food, eating the right foods, are going to get you the best results. Period. That's what I've come to find out. I know if I want to start like a really heavy bulk, then what I've found is more food, actual food, the high in proteins, your ground beef, your chicken, your steak, tuna fish. It's really awesome. The one thing that I found that kind of doesn't work as best is like protein. Like if you're eating 3 shakes a day that are just protein shakes, you're not getting everything that you need for your body. Your body needs real food. The weight gainers, those aren't really the best for you, just because there's so much stuff that is in there that you don't really need. What it comes down to is real food. So what I suggest is trying to find out, actually read the labels on your food and when you're buying them, because a lot of times we just see, oh, high in protein, great, but your body needs a lot more than that. Your muscles, your muscles need to grow. So not only does it need protein, it needs good carbs, good fats. If you're really trying to put on weight, up those calories. That's what right now I'm doing about 3 to 4 scoops of my protein. And I've also tried intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is interesting because it gives you an 8-hour window. 8-hour window to basically get in as much calories as you can, as much proteins within an 8-hour gap. So right now I'm doing 4 o'clock to 12. So because of that, I'm really trying to get as much food in during these 8 hours as I can. And everything after and before the 8 hours, my body is fasting. Not only is my body fasting, it's giving my body a break giving my digestive system a break. So it's really awesome. And what I do during that fasting time is just drink water. Drink tons of water. You really want to make sure that you're flushing out your body with all your body that builds toxins inside your body. So water really flushes it out. And the best thing about water, it flushes out fat. It flushes out the fat that your body is storing inside the muscle and outside of the muscle. So it's really cool, intermittent fasting. And also it gives me a little bit, it's a little more lenient with the diet. I don't really have to stay as strict to eating like the super clean foods, broccoli, white rice, chicken. It doesn't really call for that, because for me and my goal, I'm trying to put on weight. I'm always trying to put on weight. It's always been so hard for me to gain size and gain weight, gain muscle. So I'm a really heavy bulker. So, it gives me that opportunity to kind of eat what I want. Today I had about 8 chicken tenders and some potato logs, it was my first meal. So usually I'm starving up to that point, right when it hit 4 o'clock. I went and got some of that at the deli, and now I'm having a shake. Each meal I'm trying to hit at least 800 to 1,000 calories each meal. So my first meal was definitely over. This meal will be, borderline 1,000 calories. So, and then I'll eat one more time before I go to the gym. And then the reason why my window is so late till 12 o'clock is because I train late. I don't get into the gym till around 9:30, maybe 10 even sometimes. So I have to leave my window open so I can at least get one more meal in after my workout. And so I can go to bed. I go to bed full, and then I wake up at about 8 o'clock, get to work about 9, and I'm not eating till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So during that fasting time, it allows my body to get a break. It really tightens up your core. If you have a hard time losing that side fat or your tummy fat, it's really awesome for losing that fat right there, and I think it's awesome. Also, fasting is biblical. Fasting is very biblical. Jesus talks about fasting before prayer, before certain things, before he went and preached. He talked to his disciples about fasting. It's biblical, and I think it's awesome that was kind of Jesus's thing. He fasted, and people nowadays, when you petition God, you need to fast. When you really want an answer, you have to give up certain things. You have to give up, fasting TV or fasting the certain foods that you like the most. If you really want an answer from God, man, things kind of have to change a little bit. You can't expect things to start changing if you're doing the same things all the time, right? It just doesn't work like that. I really like this intermittent fasting. It's awesome, and BCAAs are really good during your non-fasting period. So right now I like to drink BCAAs. My favorite is Cellucor Alpha Aminos. They're really awesome and they taste really good. But this is just an idea for a shake. If you're trying to bulk up or put on size. I usually throw a banana in there, a few egg whites. I don't have any of that right now, but yeah. And sometimes I'll even throw like frosted mini wheats in there just to make it taste really good. Or you can get the vanilla whey protein. There's the same kind, but it's vanilla. And one thing I like to do with the vanilla protein is I get frozen berries, like frozen mixed berries, and I get ice and I throw them in there. Or even just like frozen mangoes, and you put some milk in there. It tastes like a creamy mango drink, and you can barely even taste the protein. It tastes amazing. So I like to put fruit with the vanilla protein, and usually with the chocolate, I like bananas and almond butter. That's my go-to for the chocolate shake. But every once in a while, I like to mix it up. If I get sick of the chocolate, I'll go to the vanilla. And throw some berries in there. It tastes really good. It tastes like an orange Julius or like a strawberry banana one. I'll throw a bunch of strawberries and bananas in there and blend it up, and it tastes really awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna cook one more meal, and then it'll be time to train. I'm gonna try and get some footage for you guys tonight. Tonight I'm training chest. I'm training chest. Got to get those pecs up. You feel me? So, I just love doing this, and I thank you guys for the support. If you have any questions about anything, if your next step in faith, if you would like to start, if you don't know how to pray, if you need to learn how to pray, if you don't know what to really pray for, call me, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is PREACHLIFTEAT. And I will do whatever I can to help you with anything. So, without further ado, I'm not natty, only Jesus juice. So, I'm going to finish my Jesus juice right here. After that, I'm going to go to the gym, and I will see you guys next time.